Okay. All right. We are recording. Okay, everyone. All insiders that cannot make it today. And if you don't know me, I'm Andrea Stevens, founder of WEBS. We have made some switches here with WEBS, and I just want to give you a kind of a brief change and why we made the change. Currently, right now, this is our first Zoom call with all insiders. Many of us, I think we have 7 new members within the last week. So we're rocking and we're starting to rock and roll here. So we have 2 members currently on with Connie and myself. Wave, Connie.
Hi.
Dawn. Oh, wave, Michelle. Okay. We made some changes, and here's some of the reasons why. I felt as though online presence is great. I feel like getting to know people online, then having a conversation on the phone, maybe via email, maybe personally, maybe you meet with them one-on-one if you're local to them. I felt like we would be able, Connie and myself, we'd be able to bring people together and bring more people together. We also switched from a woman-only membership to a men and women. The reason we did that is because obviously we have, we want to promote women in business and we want to give them a platform. But also I've noticed a trend too in the last couple of years where men struggle too. We're not the only women that struggle. Men struggle too in finding connections and how do they make connections outside of what they're doing during the day, and sending sometimes a private message to somebody, in the afternoon or evening hours just doesn't work. This will work for them. We also have, and Dawn can attest to this, we also have veterans that maybe they come back and, they're overseas or wherever they are, and they come back and they want to start a business, but they don't know where to go and they wanted help. Where can they get that help? We can help them. And if we don't know what to do for them for their business or for them personally, we will find a place or someone that can help them. And that's the point of bringing everybody together, is that once you start that web, and that's why we call it WEBS, once you start that web, it starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So the people that are here might know people here, but the people in here will always know the people in here, if that makes sense. And so as we spread our web, we have more connections, we have more access to people, the professionals that can help no matter what the issue is, whether it's business, whether it's professional. But coming together and networking, that's why we're here, that's why we're on this call today. So what we'll do, mostly all of our calls, Connie and myself want to make sure that people are comfortable getting on a Zoom call. They know how to get on the Zoom call and they are comfortable talking to people. So I think sometimes being behind a screen at first is more comfortable than being face-to-face. So right now, today, what I'd like to do is I'd like everyone to talk about their business. And since there's 4 of us, I'm sure we'll be on for maybe about 30 minutes. We'll just talk about our businesses so that everybody can hear what we do. You guys, I know I've networked with all of you in the past, so you all know how it goes. But I really want to hear where you're from, what state you're out of, so that everybody that watches this in the future, they can see where you're from and what you do, and what types of referrals you're looking for. That way, everybody's comfortable when they go back and they watch this video. So I'm going to start with, since we're all professional networkers in here, I'm going to start with Connie first, because I'd like to hear my partner in crimes. You got to unmute yourself, girlie.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Connie Villa. I am the Director of Business Development and Marketing at WEBS. I also do all the work related to the website, and I work closely with Andrea. We together plan everything you see behind WEBS. I majored in computer science and also in business. Currently, I have a love for web development, and I develop websites from beginning to end, and I also do the marketing for several clients. But for now, I'm focusing mainly on WEBS and on the family business. I work with my husband, and I do all his. I develop his website, and I also do his marketing. And what I'm looking for, well, I'm trying to connect to people who are starting a business and don't have a website. I work I work nationwide, and I also have some clients in Mexico. And but I prefer people in the US. It's just easier. And referrals, well, I would like to meet anyone that needs a website. or a marketing plan to go online. And that's about me. If you have any questions or need anything, I'm here to help you.
Okay. Thank you, Connie.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's move on to Dawn.
All right. Thanks so much, first of all, Andrea, for creating this community. I'm really excited to be here. I was a teacher for a long time, had chronic stress, total burnout, had to leave teaching because I had several illnesses that nobody could figure out. Left teaching and decided, got another job writing curriculum, but I decided to really shift gears into the emotional wellness field because I was really passionate about helping people heal from the inside out and really taking full responsibility for your physical health. There's a huge component of emotional wellness tied to your physical wellness. So I'm really passionate about helping people, supporting people in that area. I love working with veterans. I specialize in helping people who have gone through, a traumatic life event or experience, and really helping them get their power back, get back into their body through EFT or tapping, and also trauma conscious yoga, as well as some other techniques that I use, but really helping people take responsibility of their health and live a better, healthier, more well life. I have a program called Adventures in Wellness that's opening soon. And this program is going to support people in all 8 areas of wellness. So we have the emotional wellness, financial, spiritual, intellectual, occupational, environmental, physical, and then the other one, social. So there's going to be a wellness session each week, speakers from all different areas of wellness to really give people simple tips that they can implement right away to start making those small shifts in their life so that they see big, huge results. So that is me in a nutshell. Thanks again for everybody who's here. I'm excited to get to know you better.
Great. Yay. Okay, Dawn, or Michelle, you ready? I'm looking at my screen.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle. I'm a personal trainer, so I have my own business, Creation Fitness. I'm currently in Long Valley, New Jersey, but my business, I'm 90% online. I work with women who have hormone imbalances through women who are pregnant, postpartum, and I work with a lot of moms as well. So I'm a pregnancy and postpartum exercise specialist. Like I said, 90% of my programs are online to help busy moms work toward their goals and have accountability and support, which is something that I found was huge for me as a mom of now two little ones. What I'm looking for right now, well, first of all, currently we're having a huge giveaway. So we have a couple local prizes here near Long Valley, but we also have 2 or 3 online prizes as well. So for Mother's Day, if you know anyone who is looking to work on their health, it's definitely something to check out. Outside of that, I'm looking for women living with low back, pelvic girdle, and hip pain who would like to not only function, but live without that pain hindering them from doing what they love. A part of what I work with is using exercise to minimize pain, and I work alongside practitioners. So if you have a chiropractor or a doctor who's assessed you, I can come alongside and create a team support system for you to, better get rid of that pain and really help you move on with your life. So, thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Michelle. We have a great group here. I'll give you my little part-time business quick. Part-time, I am with Stream Energy, and I help people save money on their electric bill, their gas bill, and wireless across the country nationwide. For electric and gas, we are in 10 states currently, and basically it's about saving people money. That's what it's all about. So for me, bringing WEBS and bringing Stream together, it's about bringing people together, and it's about helping them save money. It's about helping them just be okay and comfortable working every day and coming home and turning on those light switches and on the phone every 5 seconds. We're all paying. So so both of those businesses for me, this is really, WEBS has been with me since 2011. in my notebook, 2013, physically, I've been out and networking since 2003. I've lived in 6 different states. So being in those 6 different states and networking in all those states, you start to connect with so many people all over the country, which is another reason why bringing WEBS, nationwide and online became a priority for me. And my part-time business, it was in addition to this because it's helping. And really that's what I've always wanted to do. And that's my passion, is just how can I help someone and how can I direct them to the right places? I started finding myself in the last, being all over the country, I started finding that I moved to a new place and somebody would say, do you know this person? Do you know this person? And I started referring people to other states and people that worked online or could work across the country without being present in those states. And it started working well. And so with this, I am super excited to have, our members join. I'm super excited to get all of my, current contacts that have been watching me for so long and getting you guys all together, no matter where you live. And so that's a huge goal for Connie and myself, is getting everybody together and helping along the way. If you guys have suggestions on anything that we can do for you or personally for you, or we can do, if you'd like something promoted on our social media, we want to hear from you. And so we have a calendar that you guys can go to and utilize that calendar. Connie put together this fabulous, pretty calendar that has all the days and what certain things you guys can use to market your businesses. So like Denim Day is one, Ice Cream Day, or what else is on there, Connie?
Like today is Thank a Teacher Day.
Oh, Thank a Teacher Day. I think next week is Teacher Appreciation Week, right? Anybody? I think so.
This week.
I think it's next week, but it's Thank a Teacher Day today. Like it's that day, I think, today, and the week is next week.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I hope I'm right because I haven't looked at the calendar. But using that calendar to market your business, please use what's on there because it's correct. And Connie put it together for all of our members to just help you guys if you needed something new for a post online for social media or anything like that. I think that you guys here that are online here, I know Dawn and Michelle, you guys know each other. And Connie from WEBS previously. So we all know each other and, right now on this group, which is great. And that's why we can get through this call pretty quickly. When we have new members and we have new insiders, we wanted to call you insiders because you're inside the web. And that's that's why we wanted to call you all insiders. And you get the inside scoop of what's going on with WEBS. And any feedback is great for us. We're going to do, as we said in the beginning before we started recording, we're going to have these Zoom calls twice a month. We will take your suggestions on times, but we want to make sure that we are cognizant that we have people on the West Coast and the East Coast. So 8:30 in the morning is a good time if it's on the West Coast or later. And for us, it would be probably 11:30 on the East Coast, up until 9 p.m. maybe on the East Coast. So we can all, as insiders, even people watching this and replaying this video, think about times that are good for you, because we want to make sure you're all connecting with each other, seeing each other face to face. What do you get? I mean, you see each other as if you're in person. You get to see somebody's personality. It's easier than a text and an email and a message. So this is, I believe, where you'll start the connection. You'll hear what people say. You'll hear the kind of referrals that people are looking for. And immediately you start to register, who do I know? How can I help that person? And when you help others, it comes back to you. That's how it works. It is a cycle, and it does work. So I'm excited that we are all, you guys are all here today. And I'm excited that everybody's going to probably replay this, get to know you guys and see your faces and connect with you. All of your contact information is private currently. Members can see your information. We don't want it to blast it out to everybody and make it public. I don't want you guys getting spam email from random people. So that's why I will not post your contact information. I just want everyone to know that ahead of time. I'm afraid somebody will go to the site and start emailing everybody. And I know you guys don't want all that. So connecting internally is great. first so that you guys can get on your own Zoom call with another member, or you can hop on the phone and you've already seen them face to face and you know what they do. It's an easier connection. So I'm glad you guys came. Thank you guys for joining us and becoming a new member and partnering with us. We're excited. And like I said, we can always improve. So let us know what you guys need from us and what we can do for you. If you're looking for something in the back office, whether it's social media related, Connie's been working a lot with all of our platforms. She can answer a lot of questions for you. We have some tutorials on beginners things, but we'll need to work on some intermediate and advanced things too for people that have been utilizing social media for years. We know that things change randomly, especially Facebook. Their algorithms change constantly. So getting updated on those things and making sure everybody knows is important. We also have we're going to be doing a lot of self-help in our self-help section. We're going to have motivational videos. We may even have a speaker come on one of our Zoom calls and maybe they can talk to us a little bit and motivate all of us. So anybody have any questions while we're on here about WEBS? Or about each other's businesses at all? You can trigger any kind of thought if you have any questions about other people's businesses. Michelle, you work with men and women, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I want to make sure that we're clear on everything that you do. We know what you're looking for, but I want to make sure that we're clear that you work with men and women across the country. And Dawn, I know you work with everyone as well. I know that recently you've been working with children. And that is something else that I believe is very important. These kids are stressed. There's a lot of pressure on them and they can use assistance. And I know that you can help them.
Yeah, and especially teenagers, because we are, that there's a lot of people who aren't local in the area. If anybody has a teenager or a child, I would say 10 or older, that we could do virtual sessions as well. Younger than 10, it's better in person, but.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure that we're all clear on everything. I know, Connie, you work across the country. I've referred you to many people. And you've done, different things on websites. You've even, even websites that are already functioning, you've made them come alive.
Yeah.
Did you like that? Come alive.
Yeah.
So if anybody has any questions offline, once we leave this meeting, your contact information is all in your back office. When you log in with your user ID and password, you can text, email, call any of our members, get to know them, and then we'll come on again. I know it's May 2nd, so towards the end of the month, third week of the month. Well, we have a holiday coming up, so Memorial Day is coming, I think. So we're going to make it before or after that. We won't have it that week. So I'm happy you all guys are all here. Thank you all for joining us. This is a quick, short meeting, but you all got to know each other a little bit better, and I'm happy for that. You got to know Connie and myself a little bit better, and we will see you in a few weeks for sure. Reach out if you have any feedback.
Awesome.
Sounds good?
Thank you.
All righty. We'll see you all soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye.